editing takes a long time. Alright guys, so I got kind of a quick funny story for you to start the vlog today. I was in the garage putting out some mouse traps because we've had some little rodents. Let's try to get some screen time in the vlog. So put some mouse traps down to fend off the mice, to keep this place nice and clean, nice and tidy. When I did that, I was over here putting a mouse trap down right there in the corner where they like to hang out. And as I did that, I reached down, put the mouse trap down, and I felt my hand kind of slip a little bit, and I thought I was gonna get snagged by the mouse trap. So I pulled my hand up like super quick, and I punched myself in the face. That's why I have this cut on my lip. So if you see it in the rest of the vlog, I guess you can laugh a little bit because I punched myself in the face. It's kind of funny. But anyway, just wanted to start off the vlog with a silly thing that happened. All right, let's go edit. Trying to set up this shot after doing the time lapse. That looks really cool with the really slow shutter speed. Well, let's get out of the time lapse mode. Let's turn off the blurry shutter. Ready, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's better. It's another editing day. So in the office today, doing a lot of editing. And as I was doing the time lapse, I remembered I wanted to do a video on my keyboard layout and what shortcuts I use to be able to edit fast and quick and what works for me. So let me just give you a little teaser on that. I'm gonna show you guys my keyboard editing setup. Well, it wouldn't be a Cody Piper vlog if I wasn't setting something up. So let me set up this top-down shot and then we'll get going here. Just a quick snippet of my shortcut video. I'm gonna be coming out with another video later on. So the number one thing that I change about any software that I use is zoom in, zoom out. Usually the zoom in, zoom out is plus and minus or command plus and minus. I always change it to 1 and 2. Now, I know a lot of people use 1 and 2 to cut multicam sequences. I do that a little bit differently. So I always just have 1 and 2 as my zoom in. 2 zooms in, 1 zooms out. And so I'm right here, like next to a lot of my other shortcuts, and I don't have to reach all the way over to the keyboard, hit plus and minus. So yeah, that's 1 and 2. Those are my main shortcuts that I use. The next shortcut that I have set up that I use a lot is F. So if I want to make a cut in the middle of a clip, instead of using Command K or whatever it is, default in DaVinci, Command K I think is the default in Premiere, I just use F. If I'm, 1 and 2, I'm zooming in, moving the mouse, whatever, I don't have to go far at all. I can just press F and it makes a cut. Instead of Command K, I have to put Command here and then press K. Not gonna work, so I use F. And another useful one that I moved, which used to be in Premiere, Command Shift E, and that's to enable and disable your clip. I use this thingy, the tilde thingy, to enable and disable my clips. You can't really maximize your windows like you could in Premiere using that button, so I just relocated that to enable, disable. Some really fast shortcuts that I use that you guys probably use too. So let's say I say right here, I said let's do it. Let me pretend like I want to cut that out. So instead of saying let's do it, I just want to cut to the next one. If I wanted to cut out let's do it, there's a couple of different ways I can do that, right? So you can just press and click here, bring up your blade tool, make a click and make a cut in the clip. You can delete your clip and then you can drag your clip over. Then you've cut it out. But that takes a long time. It takes too long for me. So instead of all that, of course, Command Z is undo. Instead of all that, what I do is I press, in DaVinci I press T, but in Premiere you don't even have to press T. And then I make sure I'm at the right spot in the clip where I want to cut it. And then if I want to just take out that section right there, I just press Q and it takes where the playhead is, makes a cut, and shifts everything backwards. I think that's called trim start or trim end is what DaVinci calls it. And so that's a really quick way of working because you do all those steps just in one button click. I can just press W, which trims it the other way. Boop. And also it's right next to 1 and 2 because it's Q and W. So I'm zooming in and out, moving to the next thing, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I know this right here. I want to take this part out.
Get them some more work.
Get them some more work? Nope, I don't want to get them any more work. W, boom, it trims it. Also, one really cool thing is it keeps your crossfades. So if you have a crossfade already right here, pressing W doesn't delete that, it just brings that crossfade over to that same cut, which is very handy. So Q and W, very important tools for moving fast. Right next to 1 and 2, since I don't do multicam editing with the numbers, I remapped delete, since it's way over here, I remapped delete to 3. And so 3 would just delete anything. Before, you'd have to press, come all the way over here. I've taken my hand off the mouse. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take my hand off the mouse. And then let's say I want to delete it, but I want everything to shift over to the left with it. Something called a ripple delete. It will shift everything in the timeline to fill in that gap. So I have that set up to a shortcut as well, and that's 4. So I press 4 and everything ripple deletes, which is very handy to have. Again, that's right next to my zoom in and out keys. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 are my deleting keys. Another handy shortcut that's right next to all of these is D, and that will select whatever clip is at the playhead. Right next to D, we have S, and that's just gonna turn snapping on and off. That's kind of standard shortcut for most programs, so I keep that. And then A is super handy as well. I have A mapped to just select all tracks forward. Shift A will select the tracks backward. What's R do? Okay, R brings up, oh, I didn't know R did that. I'm definitely gonna keep R for that. I change the clip speeds all the time. See? Learning new shortcuts. Thank you, vlog. That's amazing. Okay, Command A will select everything. Probably one of the most important shortcuts. Command S, save your work. Do that all the time. As you can see, guys, all of this is staying on this right side of the keyboard. From 5TGB over, I don't even touch it. Moving down, we have Z, which is our zoom tool. Oh, I didn't know Z did that. Again, learning shortcuts. You guys make my life better. Apparently, if you hold shift and do the volume keys, it gives you a little pop. I forgot about that sound. That used to happen on my MacBook Pro way back. Anyway, we also have X here, and X will turn on this linked selection mode, because when you select one, the other one comes with it. But you can hit X and turn that off, and then when you select video, it only selects video. When you select audio, it only selects audio. I also use Option. Option will do the opposite of whatever selection mode you're in. V will just go back to your normal selection mode, whereas T is your trim mode. V is just gonna bring you back to your home. So V is just like your normal selection tool. Yeah, that's kind of a brief overview. Yeah, that's what works for me. If you wanna take a couple of those and steal them, you can have them for free. It's my gift to you as a subscriber. Just make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like the video, obviously, and comment down below if you like any of these things. If you have any tips that work well for you that I didn't mention here, comment one of your tips that help you edit quickly. Always trying to learn. As you can see, even in this video, I was learning a couple things. Hope that was quality for you guys, all right? Hope you guys found something useful in that. All right, see you guys later. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.